It's Enrico Pallazzo!
Utah, give me 2.
Pallazzo! Hey, everybody, Pallazzo Podcast 202. We're live on the Pallazzo Podcast YouTube channel, Twitch, Twitter, X, all that other crap here. We are Britton Allan and Michael Govier. It's a Faab-Ulous Waiver live chat show. We do it every Sunday at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for you, uncensored in your face. We try to help you win, try to make a difference, grow your rosters into more production, more success, a future that is bright for all of you. No Mike Virginia today. He is still gone. This might be the longest stretch he's ever been gone from the Sunday show, Britton, but he will be back one day.
Yes. Mike understands the economic principles of supply and demand. So you keep the Mike V supply down and the demand goes up. It's a very complicated process, but Mike V is mastering his demand cycle.
I like that. Is that the X or the Y axis? I can't remember.
I got a D in economics. True story at University of Tennessee. Got a big fat 4-hour D, and frankly, I was happy to have it.
Yeah, me too. That's so funny. It was all down to that to get me to graduate. In fact, I was so difficult at University of Michigan that I went over to Eastern Michigan. They allowed you to take econ over there, which was easier, even though it was the same class. But that's what allowed me to pass and finally graduate. So I feel you on econ, but look at here, Mason, my pal over there in the Dakotas. What's up, man? He's got 7 kids or 8 kids, I think.
Wow.
So 8 children. Yeah. Think about that, Britton. Stew on that for a minute there.
I remember hearing that. And my comment was, is it from the same mother? And he was like, yes. I was like, well,
yeah, we got a Travis Henry situation, Antonio Cromartie.
Yeah, could be, love him and leave
Cam Newton was complaining on his show recently. He's got a few different kids from 3 different women, but he says he likes it. He's still waiting for the true love of his life. And I'm wishing Cam well. I hope he finds that true love. I really do.
Fool for love. Yes. Good, happy travels on that journey.
Third eye. 0007 is always ready to go. He had a question before the show even kicked off, so we'd like to give credit to those who are that motivated to be here right off the top. He picked up Jeremy Pena, who will be activated tomorrow. What's his upside in head-to-head points redraft? He's going to lead off, most likely, should lead off if he's healthy, right? Generally at the top of the order, and that's a guy in the Houston lineup. Even though their pitching's a problem, their offense is generally pretty good. So I'm all for it. I'm ready to rock. Let's just hope he can stay healthy.
Yeah, that's your everything you're saying. I agree 1,000%. And it looks like Jose Altuve got injured. He was injured yesterday at an at bat to the point where he put the ball in play and he didn't run to first. Like he got double played out because he literally couldn't run to first because his side hurt so bad.
And he had a home run yesterday, though. Wow. Well, it's a tough day. That's a full gamut of emotions.
It has to be an oblique strain. So he's probably gone for a couple months would be my bet, my guess.
Oh! All
just
right,
watching his at bat, he looked like he was in a lot of pain. But he'll have an MRI done today or whatever. But
we'll
so they need Pena.
Well, you just hit on I got 2 gripes. I know you like to get Mike V going on his rants, but I got 2 beefs, 2 gripes here. I want to get off the record, baseball related, both. First one is I love I'm as guilty as anyone. I love jumping on an injury. Like, oh, he's dead. Oh, he's dead. It's over. I do that all the time. I totally admit that. And, I have a sarcastic sense of humor. I like to make fun of things sometimes in this absurd world we live in, which is also beautiful all at once. But the Joe Ryan thing was really... that stunned me because we were on the show 2 weeks ago and he left his start after 9 pitches with an elbow injury. 9 pitches. How rare is it for a legit starter to leave a game after 9 pitches for an elbow injury? Then everyone's like, he's dead. Then he's not dead. And not only not dead, the following weekend he pitches 6 strong innings and doesn't even hit the IL, man. That was rare as hell to me, man. Blew my mind.
Yeah, I mean, obviously you don't drop a player until it's official, like they're officially put on the IL. But I'm just saying to get ahead of it, just from watching him, he literally could not run to first base. He went like this, walked over like a man that had been shot in gut shot, and then walked straight down into the locker room. Like, maybe he's plays tomorrow. I don't know, but obviously you don't drop Jose Altuve before he's put on the IL. I'm just saying that waivers run today, so you got to be proactive and not just let things play out. That was my point. I'm not saying drop him.
No, I'm not. I think you missed my point actually, because I thought you knew what I was talking about because you're in tout wars with me. I thought maybe you were getting the reference because I dropped Joe Ryan. Did you see that?
Oh no, I did not.
You didn't even.
Why would you do that?
So you didn't bid on him then?
No, I did not. I don't like Joe Ryan. I wouldn't have bid on him probably anyway.
But, good. Well, you saved $358. Clay Link got him for $358. I dropped him that following Monday after that start because I thought they put you in that crunch in Tout Wars. They're not on the IL yet, so you can't put them on the IL. And I'm like, I need a roster spot. Joe Ryan's dead. He left the game after 9 pitches. It's over. So it is 12 team. It's not a 14 or 15 or 16 team. But I cut his ass, and I'm that guy. So I just want to take full accountability for that. And I'm sorry. I thought you were in that league with me. I thought maybe you caught that. That's my bad.
No. I they've have unlimited IL, so
they do.
You don't really.
But he didn't hit it yet, and I was like, I thought he was gonna die. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna drop him. Yeah. I thought he was dead, and he was not dead. So I got to live with that. But the other thing is home run robberies when they're not home run robberies. Now, Joe Adell had an amazing weekend that one weekend earlier in the season, and that was incredible. 3 in one night. I'll never be topped. But people like to say he got robbed of a home run when they don't know how geometry works, maybe. They don't look at the ball coming in. And like when a guy goes up to the top of the fence and the ball's coming at the fence, that's not a home run robbery. That's a great play, but it's not a home run robbery, folks. And I want you guys to join me in this. I love a great play, but don't call it a home run robbery when it is not. There you go.
All right.
My gripes are done.
I love it.
He loves it.
Spicy. Usually I get Mike V to gripe about the Hall of Fame and what's his name? Pete Rose. Those are his favorite gripes.
Pistol's here. Wow, Pistol. We rarely catch you on the live show. Happy Sunday, everybody. Thank you, Michael and Britton. After every show, he always comments and says thank you. Every show. He's not always here live. So great to have you here, Pistol. Mason does have 8. That was correct, by the way. B. Henny, what's good? Hey, guys. What's up, B? Good to see you, brother.
B. Henny in the house.
Stars here. Hey, guys. Welcome. And Pistol says, I dropped Stott to pick up AJ Ewing. Oh, boy. I have Pena on the IL. I'm not sure if that was a good move to drop Stott for Ewing.
Yeah, no, I love AJ Ewing. I think he's awesome because we all know Luis Robert Jr. ain't coming back anytime soon. Yeah. We all thought he might make it to the All-Star game. Nope. Not even close. But so
Great job.
looks like AJ Ewing's going to be starting. Got a full-time gig. So yeah, I'm all about AJ Ewing. He's great in the minors. He skyrocketed on up. I think he only played like 10 games in AAA and got power, got speed, and I think since he's joined the Mets have actually started winning games. So
they have.
Yeah, so good for the Mets.
My Tigers are terrible, just total trash against the Mets.
Well,
Mets
all they need to do then is call up Max Clark, and boom.
That will solve all that ails the Tigers. Unfortunately, their pitching and their bullpen, both sides of the pitching, just been a nightmare. But hey, AJ Ewing is a guy that seems, I don't know how long it'll ride. It's a hot pickup. There's him. There's Henry Bolte, who came up this week. There's some hot pickups that are young guys. Beware of these guys. Some of these guys are going to catch fire and they'll make a difference. But not everybody is Nick Kurtz and blah, blah, blah. You know the stories on this, folks. So just be forewarned that it's great to take a guy, and if he has a streak or two, great. But don't think that he is worth maybe, I don't know. AJ Ewing, I don't think AJ Ewing is worth 20 or 30% of your fab budget at all.
Yeah, maybe not that much, but it just depends on what you need for. Like I've got one league I was playing Jose Caballero in the outfield, and it's he's going to be gone for a while, and so outfield is really thin. It's a 15-team league, So it's kind of worth it to me to get a full-time outfield starter. So I've got the budget. So in a situation like that, but yeah, if you're fine at outfield, then obviously you don't need to break the bank for a luxury piece. But if you're a team that needs an outfielder, this AJ Ewing for the Mets has got power and speed. So yeah, it all just depends. Everything's like, what do they call it? Contextual in the right context.
We always talk about this show, roster context, your league situation, all that context matters. Absolutely.
Henry Bolte is the same thing. He was the hottest player in minor leagues. He started 4 out of the last 5 games. It looks to me like Carlos Cortez may sit, or Lawrence Butler, but Lawrence Butler's got that 6-year, $70 million contract. So
bingo,
they're not giving it like he's going to. Yeah, Carlos Cortez is pre-arb. Like he doesn't even hit arbitration years for 2 or 3 years. So Carlos Cortez can sit on the bench, but one of their best prospects is not going to sit on the bench. That's just that they can't do it just from a long-term perspective. So Bolte is going to play center, and then Lawrence and Cortez will probably sit or whatever in right field, and then Soderstrom is a elite defender. Even though he's in a huge slump. I don't know if you noticed, if you have any highlights or something. Yeah, he's batting like 170 this year. It's been pretty terrible, but they just signed him too. So Soderstrom's going to stay in left. He's a good defender, and whatever. When Denzel Clark comes back, whenever that is, then that may start mixing it up for center field. But Bolte's been playing well, so we'll see how it goes. But who would you rather have though, AJ Ewing or Bolte for the Athletics? If you could only get one for whatever reason.
I'd rather have Bolte just to ride the home park advantage and for the offense. I think Ewing will be in that lineup more often, but I don't trust that they don't want to use Robert when Robert gets back. I know you hate Luis Robert. Everyone on the show knows that. That's a classic trope for the Palazzo podcast. 2 L's, 2 Z's, which we love. But
give me 2.
I'd rather have Bolte, and I'm going to lock myself in.
I think it's, if you want something steady as she goes, safer, AJ Ewing. If you want to kind of shoot for the lights out, Henry Bolte, because of course the Mets are the Mets, and the Mets are going to Met, and unfortunately Ewing plays for the Mets. Henry Bolte, though, starting center field in beautiful West Sacramento, California. Woo! Perfect park to play in for a power hitter. So yeah, I'm with you. I'd rather have Bolte.
I love it. I absolutely love that. Yeah, Aaron here. What's up, Aaron? That's classic from Key and Peele skit. Soderstrom isn't a good defender. He is an infielder playing in the outfield.
I beg to pardon, sir. He was a Gold Glover last year in the outfield.
Wow.
Tyler Soderstrom was an elite defender last year.
Wow.
Incorrect, sir.
Good
Erroneous.
For you. Erroneous. Wow.
One of the best in the league outfielder defense, Tyler Soderstrom.
Wow. Hey, Ron, welcome to the show. You just got served, brother. I like that. Thank you, Britton. Thanks for clarifying that. We'd like to get things right on this show.
Keep it real.
Yeah, goddamn right. A Gold Glover. He wasn't just a good defender. If he's a Gold Glover, he's not terrible, even if you think there's any type of, political crap there. Hey, our buddy Robbie Baseball. Hey, Rob. Hey, Lip Chat and Fantasy Baseball Jesus. Lost story in 2 dynasty leagues. Yeah, that's right. That's a classic. Who's worth the acquisition fee for these leagues, whereas expected I'm dominating? Trevor Story is gone. So what are your replacements? You got options for us? Robbie, you know better than that. How dare you? What are we supposed to guess?
I don't know. Can you screenshot who's available in your league? I
feel like he did that on purpose, just because Robbie loves cracking jokes and cracking wise, which I love about Robbie. I don't know.
Jeremy Pena is apparently being activated soon. Maybe somebody.
Yeah, but the dynasty league he's in, I'm sure he's rostered. Oh, yeah. Because Robbie loves deep dynasty shit. So I don't know. Haesung Kim, not Ha-Sung Kim, who is back this week, by the way, but Haesung Kim. He has shortstop eligibility. I'm looking for deep guys. Mason Wynn, maybe. Even then, he's probably rostered. Daniel Schneemann, Nick Gonzalez, David Hamilton, my old buddy who doesn't really.
Hey, that's a great point. How is old David Hamilton doing these days? What's going on with him?
He's having a career best walk rate at 11.5%, but there is no power at all. And for batting average, he's a total drain. So even the steals aren't coming at like a record. You know, Nasim Nunez is making David Hamilton look like a little bitch. So when it comes to steals, he's the man. And David Hamilton is just kind of there, but he's hanging around. He's alive. You know, I love
that's a tough question. Yeah, Ha-Seong Kim for Atlanta, maybe.
Yeah, I know. If you start looking the deeper, it's like
Vaughn Grissom has started to get some playing time.
Oh!
You remember Vaughn? Good old Vaughn Grissom.
Here it is. It's a 30-team league, guys. I have no other shortstop. I need to go trade for one. Oh, well,
there you go.
Well,
Gage Workman is shortstop eligible in some leagues.
Yeah,
you may be able to trade for Gage Workman. Whoever's got Gage Workman, you know, it's not like they're, you know, married to him. So Gage Workman's kind of interesting.
Maybe you could pull a deal for Gunnar Henderson, because the Gunnar Henderson owner is frustrated, and if it won't take as much maybe as it would have took 2 years ago. I mean, if we're looking for trades, I don't know. Those are some
well, if in a dynasty league, if you could get Gunnar Henderson, then I'm not sure what you'd have to give up, but it'd probably be pretty substantial, I would bet, right?
It would, but not as much as it. I'm thinking maybe not as much, but those people who love those guys, they love their guys. There's no doubt about that. EAL Dave's here. Hey, buddy, what's up, my man? Hey, guys, would you trade away Alonso and Blade on fire, to receive Mookie Betts and Wilson Contreras of the Boston Red Sox? Head-to-head Cats with OPS. With Story out, I'm down to Brooks Lee at my shortstop. You trade away Alonso and Blade, who's hot. So the question here is then, Britton, do you buy what Blade's doing? Which I do. And we've talked on Blade. Blade's had hot streaks on this show. Over the course of this show's 3 or 4 years, we've been doing this, specifically the Sunday podcast. Blade's had moments. He's had appearances, right? Yeah. But you get Mookie Betts and Wilson Contreras. I'm not sure I would trade away Alonso and Blade unless you really need a shortstop. I'd like to know if there's other options on the wire.
Yeah, that's a great question. I think I'm hanging on to Alonso. Alonso hadn't even started heating up yet. I think he will. Blade has been super solid. Mookie just got back from injury. He doesn't play every day. I think they give him days off to keep him healthy. And Wilson Contreras, like, nah, I guess. You know, I think he's just kind of whatever. So, I'd stick with Blade and Lasagna, is in my opinion. What do you think? Blade.
I love Blade. I'm not a big Alonso guy, but I don't love Mookie Betts or Wilson Contreras either, man. I'm not motivated by that. So I would probably hold serve and look to the waiver wire option. Can you let us know if you got some options, EL Day? We'd love to get back on that.
What about Brooks Lee, Michael Govier? I think he was playing well. Yeah, let's check in on old Brooks Lee, a former first-round pick.
Let's check. Ooh, it's zeros. There was a stolen base in the last. No power at all. There hasn't been a home run since April 26th, so that's not great.
Looks like he's batting second every day. Do you see that?
I do see that.
All right,
he is.
Nothing happening.
And law of averages would tell you, hey, maybe he's got something brewing. So at this point, maybe you try to ride with Brooks Lee for one more week, maybe, and see if he turns it around and in the 2-hole. Right? That's not a bad call. I'm not that opposed to that.
Yeah, I wouldn't give up on him. He's young. I mean, and if they're starting him second, they see something.
Give me 2.
Utah.
Harry Brooks is here. We love Harry. I wish I had more friends named Harry. I really do.
Is it short for Harold?
Harold Reynolds. Harold Perkins.
Harold
and
the Hendersons.
Harold of
Harold was Harold the Wookiee, and then the Hendersons were the family that the Wookiee lived
Harry
with.
and the Hendersons. That's right. Harry and the Hendersons, starring John Lithgow. Love Harry and the Hendersons. I was thinking of Harold, who was in the Battle of Hastings in 1066. King Harold, William of Normandy versus King Harold from England. What a classic Harold that is.
Oh, what a classic matchup.
Oh, man. Battle of Hastings, classic matchup.
Those were the days.
Should I drop Snell in a so Snell, loose bodies. Bye-bye. Should I drop Snell in a shallow league? You absolutely should. It's a shallow league. I don't even need to read the rest of the sentence.
Yeah, get rid of him. He's going to have the surgery, recovery, and if everything goes perfect, he's back in 2 months. But
perfect, yes.
It's not going to be perfect. And even when he does come back, it's going to be like 3 innings pitched and whatever. So
yep,
yeah,
and it's about winning the World Series, so they don't need him back.
I'm cutting him in a dynasty league. Like I don't, like he's been great, but I'll see you later.
Man, I gotta tell you, that is such a good call. Move on. Don't even think twice. That was like one of the easy ones for us, no doubt. Harry says, nah, just Harry. He doesn't like Harold. Okay. Sorry about, well, we weren't calling you Harold. We were just thinking of Harold's and derivatives of Harry and Harold. Oh, look who's here. Eddie, your old pal. I strongly suggest, what's up, Eddie? Great to see you, brother. And I want to thank you again for the kind words you said about the USA Today weekly blurbs. That touched my heart in a way that I hadn't thought about in a long time. And that's really why I do this, is for people to be connected like that. That made me feel good, Eddie. So thank you, brother. I strongly suggest everyone here in the chat room join Govier. What do you call it? The subscription service. He doesn't even know what it's called. He's paying money, though. Thanks. It's called Patreon, and it's a very popular service. But thank you, brother, for being there. I really appreciate that. Also, good afternoon to Britton. And I think this is a big week for possible call-ups from AAA, says Eddie.
Oh, hey, it's been a big week every week. We have Ewing and Bolte this week. Waldschmidt last week? Antonucci. You say Antonucci, I say Antonacci. The week before that,
every week.
It's been great. I'm really excited to see all these young players. Obviously, JJ Weatherholt's killing it. Kevin McGonigal, as you know, go Tigers, killing it. And you're right, they're going to be more coming in. Max Clark is go Tigers. Got to get to the chopper.
Yeah, get to the chopper. Uh-oh, we're being too comedic, I think.
Oh,
we don't want to be.
Yeah, let's see if it's going to be 3 weeks in a row. I can't wait to tune in to check back later to see if it's a three week in a row thing. But anyway,
where are you, Fisk? We love you, buddy. Thanks for being here.
Oh, and don't forget Connor Griffin. That dude just turned 20. He's awesome.
Connor Griffin and JJ Weatherholt, like you said, it's been a great year for rookies already. And it seems like every year is becoming more common for that because these guys are ready just a little bit sooner every year. Robbie also once says, in one of those leagues, Govier, you have Hamilton and Kim. Maybe we should talk after the show.
There you go.
All right. Hey, guess
Bringing
who?
It together.
You know, I'm 0-7 in that league. It's a week-to-week head-to-head Cats, so I'm 0-7. But Kaiwei Tang just moved for the bullpen. He threw 7 Ks in 5 shutout innings. He's now starting. So I've been waiting for that all season. This is where we turn the corner. This is the Kaiwei Tang turnaround. Mark this day. Sunday, May 17, 2026 is when the season turned around for Govier in the 30-team MLB dynasty.
Flip that switch, baby.
Mike says, poor Gunner. Yeah, Mike's sad. He's happy. He's with his family and celebrating his wife's Mother's Day, but poor Gunner makes him sad. Dude looks lost. That's fantasy. It is true. I also saw Mike was at the game yesterday. Mike, was that you on Friday or Saturday at the Baltimore game? Great to see you out there. My Tigers, by the way, are coming to Baltimore next weekend, so would love to be there for that. Can't quite make it, but I hope everybody else has a good time. Going back here, and then we got some more stuff to cover. If my batter ropes one that is caught at the warning track, it is a robbery. But if my opponent's batter flies out to the warning track, it is warning track power. Speaking of warning track power, remember I did this a couple weeks ago? This was a running tally of just who was not hitting home runs. This was 2 weeks ago on May 3rd. So literally
did Tatis ever hit one?
Well, guess what? I've got a 2-week update for you. You ready?
All right. Yes.
Boom. 2 weeks later. So remember this. Everybody on May 3rd who was like, okay, don't worry, Tatis is finally going to start cranking dongs. Just give it a week even. He'll finally crank one. It's been 2 more full weeks, and we have not seen a home run for Fernando Tatis on May 17th. And I think what the really underrated one here is Taylor Ward. He's got 1 home run still. He's got a 424. This guy's walking like a madman, but he cannot show any power right now. It's bonkers.
It really is. I've got many shares of Ezekiel Tovar. He has been terrible. Like I'm dropping him. I don't want to look at his terrible offers anymore.
Oh, I totally get that. If you look, so this was 2 weeks ago. The only names I replaced were Roman Anthony and Wyatt Langford are on the IL, so I gave them a pass for that. But the other one was Luis Garcia Jr., who actually has 3 home runs now. So he got off the schneid. Yeah. But I replaced them with Luke Keeschel, who you are the last couple of shows, you're like, Luke Keeschel is not very good. And no, that is still.
He's a ground ball hitter.
Producing. Yeah, he's a ground ball hitter. Right.
He's not a fly ball hitter, but Yastrzemski is, but I just don't know how much he plays or platoons for Atlanta. Matt Chapman bust.
Yeah. Still one home run. You got to think Chapman's going to start cranking dongs, though. This is like a 25 home run hitter minimum. So even though I don't like Chapman at all, I've never really have for fantasy. I think he's an amazing third baseman in real life, but he's probably going to go on a tear of homers. In fact, that list we just showed you, even though we're not thrilled about it, this has to change. Some of those guys are going to start cranking dongs. So that might even be like a little bit of a list of hitters to buy low on.
Yeah, Tatis and Tyler Ward are 100% buy lows, right? I mean, I don't know if the Tatis owner isn't
Ward
going
for sure.
Yeah, Ward for sure.
We talked about Tatis's PED. There was some, we're like, well, Tatis will still hit probably 15 to 20 home runs this season. Yes, you're right. So it probably is a both buy low. But Ward, I believe in. It gets hot in Camden. He should have 25 dongs by the end of the year. And I know it's getting harder because it's already May, but he could still do that. And I feel really confident in that.
I do too.
Totally Who's on your list? Let's give some of your names, Britton. Tell the people what's going on.
Well, if we're talking hitters, and we can talk about Zach Cole. The Houston Astros.
Yeah,
he came up last late fall last year. Got really hot. Got everybody excited, hot and bothered. Woo! It's getting hot in here. So yeah, exactly that one. Zach Cole for the Houston Astros.
People want to see us take all off. Me and you specifically. They would love to see you and I take off our beautiful bodies.
OnlyFans would pay us not to take clothes. Like, hey, they're actually like, hey, can you put on a hat and a scarf and wrap that scarf around your face? I'll give you $20 if I don't have to look at it. But Zach Cole's got 5 righties coming up this week. He's a lefty power bat.
Nice.
If you want to take a shot at some home runs, I like Zach Cole for the Astros. 2-start pitcher that I'm trying to pick up in our Tout Wars League. JT Ginn for the Athletics. His last 2 starts have been really good. Not good, really good. 6 innings pitch, 8 innings pitch, 1 earned run total between his last 2 starts. JT Ginn for the Athletics. He's got a 2-start coming up at Angels, at San Diego. So in a points league, he's one of my favorites. Another one is Kiter Montero for Go Tigers!
Go Tigers!
He's got Cleveland and at Baltimore. He got a little tuned up his last one, but beyond that, he's been shockingly good. And Verlander's not coming back anytime soon. So Kiter Montero for the Tigers is a great points to start guy. And then Zach Cole for the hitters that I like. And this week's closer carousel, Govier, we do this. We go round and round.
Who am I going to blow $100 Fab on next? Jack Perkins? Nope.
No.
Taylor, what's his name? Caleb Killian? Jacob Latz? Yeah, who's it going to be this week?
Latz worked out, actually.
Latz,
he's the one out of the. Yeah, $1 out of 12.
I said I had him for $16 a month ago. Then I dropped him, and now he's worth Go ahead. Who's this week's carousel?
Antonio Zenzatella, Victor Vodnik, no more. Antonio Zenzatella for the Colorado Rockies. He has been converted from a terrible starter to an actually pretty good reliever closer. In 28 innings pitched this year, Michael Govier, ERA 1.27. His whip 0.81. All right, that's 28 innings pitched, 3 saves, 3 wins. Hey, desperate times call for desperate measures. Edwin Diaz is not coming back with his cocks.
Right? Now this button has a place on the show. Yay! All right.
Cockfighting.
Oh my god!
Pretty underrated.
I hit the wrong button. God bless it. See, now I ruined. I hit the wrong button. Here we go. Yes, that's what I meant to hit. Sorry, everybody.
I was like, how does Tears for Fears come into the cockfighting? I hadn't heard that story, but
I need a new monitor. I can't hear the buttons when I press them, and anyways, that's what I meant. Cock-a-doodle-doo! Okay.
Shout out. What about Bob? I'm sailing.
I'm sailing. With Would you stop that?
Is this a radical new type of therapy? You see?
No, sir. He's never gone. You see? Death therapy, Bob. That's actually not a bad idea. Death therapy. Push you to your limit of death and maybe realize how grateful you should be to be alive. Not bad.
Exactly. Yeah. Okay.
Anyways, all right. Who else is on this carousel? Anybody else? Any other bullshit? We're going to waste money on, and I'll just forget it in 2 weeks, hopefully.
Yeah, exactly. Nope. Antonio Senzatella is number one. If you're desperate for saves, you gotta do what you gotta do.
What about Juan Mejia though? Have you seen Juan Mejia? Because he got a save and he's had 9 Ks the last 6 innings too. I'm not saying I know which one of these guys is going to figure this out, but Juan Mejia's been good too. Just to throw that out there in that.
Oh yeah, all right.
But who knows?
It's all in good fun. You know, worst case scenario, you drop him next week and pick up whoever's next on the. Oh,
see that very special,
like the teacup at Disney World. Whoa,
yeah, the scramblers we used to call it the local carnival. I love the scrambler, the tilt-a-whirl. Woo! Tilt-a-whirl used to make my belly laugh. It was so funny. I will say this though, Britton just said that like it's all just for fun. It's spoken like a man who did not spend $1,800 on a main event team though. That's what it's. That's when it's not. That's when you're like,
that is not for fun. Yeah, that's serious.
Fun,
that is serious business.
Yeah. But anyways, I get your point. Of course, we love fantasy baseball, and sometimes we get caught up in the minutia, but we're glad to be here. Grateful that you're all here with us. The live chat, 2 L's, 2 Z's, Pallazzo podcast.
Give me 2.
Speaking of streamers, I thought I'd give you guys a free taste. This is over on the Patreon. Every Sunday I do this. Here's my rankings, and it has musical shit behind it, of course. So just enjoy for a moment.
I would do anything for an ace. I'd sacrifice my first 5 picks.
Beautiful. Yeah. Beautiful, right?
I would do anything for an ace. I'd even draft Plesac in round 2.
There we go. Yeah, so Andrew Bader, Christian Scott, Albert Morania, Braxton Garrett, JT Garrett, Flex, Tony, yada, yada. All the usual suspects. I put them in order. These are all guys rostered as I'll shut myself up here. There you go. There was a taste.
I saw Meatloaf at a bar once in Nashville. He had a little entourage with him, but he was having fun. But man, he was wasted, like freshman in college wasted. And nice. R.I.P. Meatloaf.
Hey, I want to give Meatloaf a lot of credit because he had the balls and the belief in himself. To wear giant man boobs in the movie Fight Club. Those weren't actually his man boobs. He wore prosthetic to make it look like. No, he wore a prosthetic in the movie because in the movie he's got like these man boobs that are really blatantly like, is he that big? He wasn't, but he made fun of himself by doing it. I respect the man who did that. Rest in peace, Meatloaf. You gave us some good moments. But anyways, do you have any comments on Walbert Urania? Do you think this guy has some staying power for the Angels? I mean, he's like going 5 innings. He's getting some Ks here and there. And
I do 2 starts this week too. Athletics, and I can't remember the next one, but so yeah, points league. I'm all for it. Categories league. I might go ahead and pick him up and bench him. But yeah, no, two start week. Every 2 start week pitcher that's not like some Rockies pitcher that's home for 2 starts. I like, and like last week was Trevor McDonald, right? So this week he's got 1 start, but even when Logan Webb comes back, like I don't know how they bench Trevor McDonald for the San Francisco Giants. He's been called up. He's had 3 starts, like 3 good starts. And I know the team sucks, and San Francisco is not going to provide him a lot of run support. But Trevor McDonald is another player, another starting pitcher that is going to be on your waiver wire unless it's a points league. But even in a categories league, I think he's proven that he's a good pitcher.
Love it. Yeah, and everyone in the chat here saying Meatloaf played NFBC. That is true. That is absolutely true.
Oh, I did not know that.
Oh, yeah, he did. Yeah, I never saw him at any events, but he was like, like
really?
Nick Cassavetes as well, the director. Those are the 2 biggest names I've heard.
Big-time director. Yeah, no shit.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Is it? Yeah, John's the older one. Nick's the younger one, I think, who lives in our era. John was the guy from the classic film age. He did not play fantasy baseball, as far as I know. Uncle Seth is throwing out Caleb Killian. Okay, yeah.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
He didn't pitch well yesterday though, but whatever. This is what you're gonna get. You're going to spend $200 on a guy, and he's going to give you a save, and then he's going to get blown up, and then you're going to be like, well, should I drop him? Yeah, I probably should, because someone else could take the job. And then he's going to get a save, and then he's going to be dominated for another week, and then you'll be like, shit.
Yeah, it's like the Brian King situation in Houston. Like I picked him up, nothing happened. I dropped him, he got a save. I picked him up, and now he's not the closer again. Like I can't. I don't know. I
Star says, I hear you. Oh my God, I hear you locked down. I have Aaron Ashby on my main. He should have got a save the other day. He's got 8 wins, as someone said in the chat as well. That's fun. Oh, here's one. Last one. Doug Moe, the former NBA coach, plays in the NFBC main. No shit. Doug Moe. I used to have his Skybox or Hoops trading card from like 1991.
Wow.
He had collected NBA cards.
And don't forget the guy that played George Washington in the show Turned.
Oh yeah, that guy. Yeah. He was on the fantasy show.
Yeah. Oh my. Why can't I remember his name?
At Arizona too. I was like, hey, what's up, man? But I never listened to his show, so his name doesn't stick in my head. And no offense. I don't listen to a lot of shows.
Oh, he's a great
my own show. So.
Yeah, he's a great fantasy player. I just can't remember.
That guy.
He
was on that show.
The actor.
Yeah. He was it like an athletic pod or something? I don't know. But
yeah, anyways, under the radar.
Govier is just a hat away from turning into Gandalf. That's true. Yeah, this thing's still going. It will not end, folks.
It will not pass.
Hey, that was a great job.
Great job.
That was fantastic.
Yeah.
We had some questions I want to go back to give people credit. No, not that one. Sorry. Peter Smokes. Welcome, Peter. You're welcome to smoke on this show anytime you want. We welcome smokers. As you catch Britton at First Pitch, Arizona, maybe you'll catch
I'll rip a heater when I'm out on my own, no holds barred, hanging out at the bar, ripping the heaters outside,
That's my First Pitch is the best. This is the time, by the way. Sign up for First Pitch now. Get out there.
Ian Kahn is the name of that actor. I'm sorry.
That's it. Thank you. I don't know if anybody else in the chat said it. Oh, yeah, Rupert from Scotland, who had a question. Rupert, if you didn't put that question, because he kind of teased us, he asked us. This is very rare. He asked us. He said, hey, guys, do you have time for a question?
Oh.
And I'm like, well,
you got an hour.
Nice. Yeah. It was very nice of you to ask. So, yeah, go ahead and bring it. You can bring Rupert, bring your questions anytime.
Absolutely.
All right. And so now I'm going back to Peter Smokes, who's newer to the show. And now I lost the thread. And where the hell is that one? I lost it. Do you see it? Oh, boy. This is what happens when you got too many of these chats. You guys are so popular, and I really appreciate the effort today. You guys have been crushing it.
Too many dicks on the dance floor.
There it is. I found it. All right. So too many. I hold on to Kyle Harrison and Tolley, and I dropped Lodolo for roster room. Did I make the correct choice? Now, we don't know how deep your league is. We'd like to know the context, Peter, of course, like how many roster spots, how many teams. But Kyle Harrison is someone I don't want to let go of, but Tolley isn't either. So Lodolo, between these three, let's say it's a 10-team league, Britton. What do you do here? I
would drop Lodolo if I had to. I mean, I'd like to hang on to him. Just see a couple more starts, but I'm not dropping Peyton Tolley, and I'm not dropping who did you just say?
Kyle Harrison.
Kyle, yeah, no. I'm not dropping either one of those guys. So if you have to drop somebody, then it's Nick Lodolo.
In a 10-team, remember, this is contact shallower league, we're assuming. It's only been 9 innings. Lodolo, he might have had another start that's not added to this update, but he's better than this. But like you said, that blister thing could linger. So he's pitching tomorrow. So he's got a 2-start week for those of you who get to roster him. And he'll probably pitch better. Lodolo will pitch better. He will. He's only had 2 starts, Britton. But Kyle Harrison is a guy I love. I'm a huge fan, so I'm not bailing on him. And Tolley's in a similar boat, but I do prefer Harrison to Tolley, just for the record. If you guys really want me to break it down, give me Harrison over Tolley. But that's like, you're really getting into the nitty gritty there, weeds, if you will.
Yeah, I like Tolley and Harrison a heck of a lot. But I might try to buy low on Nick Lodolo, like a 12-team league. Somebody getting ready to drop him.
Yes,
I had somebody bench. I would just to see how it went. Give him a couple more starts because his season hasn't really even started yet. So
that's a separate issue. That's a great point. I'm glad you brought it up like that. Taking this question away now, just Lodolo's value. Yes, buy low, man. In 12-team makes a lot of sense. If someone's not feeling it and they're getting sick of waiting around the blisters, I love that idea. Great call, Britton. Anthony says, what's up, buddy? Holmes out. Yeah, Clay Holmes took a nasty 111-mile-an-hour line drive that broke his leg. That's how powerful that was.
Ooh, Jack Winiger talk. Is that what we're doing? Is that what we're doing?
We told you guys a week ago, 2 weeks ago, Anthony was getting excited about Weniger, and even Britton's like, yeah, I love it. So now the reality of that is all about rotation optics. If you people love that word, optics. I think
somebody Google Syracuse AAA Mets because Jack Weniger is set to pitch today against Lagrange. He was the New York Yankees big-time guy. So if Weniger gets scratched today, that would put him in line for Clay Holmes's start. So I think that would be a pretty good indication that that's what the Mets are going to do. But I don't have that on my MLB app, where you can get the minor league games. But if anybody does, or I guess just Google it, Google Jack Weniger or AAA and see if he got scratched from today's start. If he did, then pick him up because he's going to start next week for the major league team. If not, then it may be Jonah Tong or bullpen game.
Was just going to say that Jonah Tong. He already got called up briefly last year, got murdered, but he still has much more to offer. Everybody wants Weniger, it seems, and it's either Tong or Weniger or I don't know.
A bunch of random dudes, right?
A bunch of random dudes. Yeah, that's a good call. But Weniger watch is heating up, no doubt. We got to give Anthony credit for that. F says Conforto's raking. Yeah, he is.
Yeah, that's true. Man, talk about like dead cat bounce situation. I wouldn't go chasing those waterfalls. Shout out Left Eye, R.I.P.
Hey, TLC's touring this year, and it made me sad because I'm like, well, I'm glad the other people are alive, but no, Left Eye takes a little bit something out of there. I don't know. How do they cover the Left Eye raps in their songs touring? Because they're touring. This is classic, man. They're touring with En Vogue. I really want to go to the show.
Fun. Yeah.
And Salt and Pepper. TLC, Salt and Pepper, and En Vogue. Yeah. I'm so in. Let's do it.
Ladies' night out. Let's do it.
Oh, Leanne's in. Yeah, she just said. I even told her. She just found out. Mike VA says, hey, boys, I'm back next week. Apologies. You don't have to apologize to anybody, man. You're the man.
No worries,
Chad, what's up, Chad? How you doing, brother? Chad, by the way, I saw your tweet about Burger King. Let me tell you something. Never ordered delivery for fast food because by the time it gets there, it's going to be cold. I've never understood this concept of, I know DoorDash has become all the rage? Yeah.
All the rage.
But I've never, ever, and I never will until my dying day, order delivery of fast food, meaning like McDonald's, Burger King, Taco Bell. No, I would never do that because it would never come fresh, ever. It's hard enough to get it fresh anyways. Then you're going to trust a delivery driver? Hell no. I'm sorry. Who do you think I should spend more on? Elmer? Elmer, your boy from the Yankees, or River Ryan? And what percentage do you think they'll go for in NFBC leagues?
Ooh, River Ryan's interesting. Yeah, I think he's definitely coming up soon. But Elmer's coming up to cover Max Fried's start. But then you've also got the dirty rotten bastard hitting minor league players, Garrett Cole, about to come up too. So Elmer's good for like one start in the rotation.
That's so funny.
And then he's back down. And I don't even know if I'd start Elmer. Like his past two, he's good. He's going to figure it out. But 4 innings pitched, 4 earned runs, like 2 strikeouts, 4 walks. Like I wouldn't even start him. He needs more time. So I would roll the dice with River Ryan. What do you think there, Govier?
Yeah, a lot of hype about River Ryan. People love him. It looks
alliteration. Always
River
helps.
Ryan.
Yep.
There's a player, by the way, whose name was there was another River who played for the Kansas Cities.
Phoenix.
Rivertown. That was his name. Rivertown.
Oh, I love Rivertown.
Rivertown.
Yeah.
I was like, I drafted him. I had him in my dynasty league just for the name. He never did anything, but damn it, I love seeing that name every day. Rivertown.
Lake Town, Rivertown.
So I guess is River Ryan going to get the call? Are we certain of this, or is this what people want to happen? Because I haven't heard officially. He's been good, but that doesn't mean they're going to bring him up. They've also got let's see here. They got a shitload of guys on the injury list. Glasnow's coming back though, right? So he might be back this coming week.
I don't know. They may skip. Well, they've got an off day next week too. The Dodgers. They have Thursday off, so it doesn't look like they're in a crunch to add anybody. And Roki Sasaki is pitching today, who's actually been pitching better, believe it or not.
Yeah, but for him, that's still a low bar. But I hear you.
Yeah, true. But he's 24. They signed him. Like they're going to give him some room, I think. And my boy Emmett Sheehan.
Yeah.
He's turned the corner, man. I'm very excited about Emmett Sheehan. He looked really good his last start. So
yeah, possible Cy Young winner, Emmett Sheehan. It's
Emmett Sheehan, baby.
It's never too late. Britton, is Bader or Tyler O'Neill available in your league? I would rather have one of them.
Yeah, they're both available.
They're both available. Okay.
Oh yeah. Go for it. If you're into Harrison Bader, go Bader yourself.
Go to town. I have no interest, but you enjoy that. Go Bader yourself. Also, as far as the River Ryan stuff, remember who's on the 40-man roster, guys? Like, that matters. You can't just say, oh, he's pitching good, they got to bring him up. 40-man roster matters. You got to know your 40-mans. And now Fangraphs has done a good job. I give them credit because they didn't always used to have this, but now they have everybody who's on the 40-man shaded in their minors. Good job, Fangraphs. I'll give you credit for that.
Love you, Fangraphs.
Love you too. EA all day. Trade away Chris Sanchez to receive one of Sal Stewart or McGonigal. Yeah, Sal Stewart, been quiet. He had a great April. And, it's a long-ass season. Shit happens. I got third base is Chapman, and he's killing me. But he's going to heat up. He has to. We already told you that. Sanch could be kept at basically standard value, while Stewart, McGonigal kept at a solid discount. So this is one of those keeper leagues where, depending on the round you drafted him, you can get a real cheap discount if you're a savvy, smart drafter. So trading away Chris Sanchez on paper sounds stupid, but he's thinking keeper value.
Well, I mean, I love McGonigal, but I just don't want to give up Christopher Sanchez, especially after his 12K 0 earned run complete game. Now that's sell high. I get it. Like you're never going to get more for Christopher Sanchez than just after a 12 strikeout, 0 earned run complete game shutout. But I don't know. I mean, McGonigal's good. I get it, but
that's not enough though.
This is an ace.
This is keeper talk, so like that's the only thing that makes this, because it's about discounts and keeping guys at a cheaper value. But on paper, you know what? You wouldn't trade Christopher Sanchez for McGonigal, even in. I don't think you'd do that in Dynasty straight up.
No,
or maybe in Dynasty.
I can't do it. I can't do it. Not an ace. Like
it's not an ace. I actually like Sal Stewart a little more because of the ballpark factor. I think Sal Stewart's a very good hitter too. So I understand if you want both these guys, you're thinking Chapman's going to kill you. I bet in a month from now, Chapman will turn it up a bit. He'll have more production because he just can't be this bad. But yeah, that's our opinion on trading aces. But again, that keeper conundrum makes it more complicated. So don't look at it, everybody, as a straight 1-to-1. Don't do that. Tommy Lee from Motley Crue. Wow. How about that?
Best rock drummer. Well, all right, maybe not the best because Led Zeppelin. All right, I'm best American. How about that?
I will say this: he is the rock drummer whose penis I've seen the most of.
Huh.
Oh, you weren't there? 96, the Pam and Tommy video? Yeah, I was there. I saw that. I was a teenager, so I
missed that one. No, I don't know that.
You're a couple years older than me. Wow, I'm shocked. Okay. Well, at any rate, I saw a lot of that because I was a teenager, and teenagers have hormones, and they're very complicated. Rest of season 10-teamer. Tommy Lee wants to know, how impressed are you by Messick, Ashcraft, Tolley, and Kyle Harrison's good start to the year? Are you buying all 4 rest of season, or any of these sell high? I love Braxton Ashcraft, not a sell high. I love Kyle Harrison, not a sell high. People love Parker Messick. I don't have any. So for me, maybe I would say that's a sell high in my opinion. Also, totally not a sell high. So I say 3 of these are not. Messick is. That's my opinion.
That's funny because mine's the total opposite. Messick.
Yeah.
Tolley, Kyle Harrison, and Ashcraft. I'm good with selling high, either one of those guys. But Tolley and Messick, I'm keeping both of those.
I'm a big, huge Ashcraft guy. Never want to let him go. But I didn't see the impressiveness of Parker Messick coming, so maybe you guys should take that with a grain of salt. Britton was more locked in on that. I give you full credit for that. But, Parker Messick's numbers, his fastball's not dominant, but everything else is coming up roses, I mean, this is just money. But I don't know. I'm just wondering at a certain point this might slow down a bit. But we'll see. That's just my opinion. And what the hell do I know? I'm just some guy doing a podcast, right?
Yeah, no, those are all good pitchers. No doubt about that.
Yeah, you're in a great spot there. Those are all great. It's hard to see. I'm sticking with it. I think Messick's a sell high. I love the 3. What else we got here? Skywalker. I haven't seen you in a minute. How you doing, Skywalker?
Hey, look at that. May the force be with you.
May the 4th be with you. Or as Mel Brooks said, may the Schwartz be with you. Hi, guys. I have both Duran and Abreu. Duran is cold. It may slip down the order once Anthony returns. Hold on to both or drop any for Steer, Varsho, Marcy, or Benj in head-to-head points. So you want to drop Willie Abreu is not showing the power that you would expect from him, but he's getting on base a lot. He's stealing some bags. He's pretty consistent otherwise. I think the power will come for Willier. Duran's a guy that I've been out on, so I bailed, but I thought there was a heater brewing, and Mike Virginia was calling it a couple weeks ago when it started to happen, but then it stopped again because Boston's offense, Britton, has just been a mess.
Well, yeah, I saw Duran, and I was like, oh, he's talking about Ezekiel Duran.
Yeah,
no. He's talking about Jaron Duran.
I know that tells you a lot.
Yeah, I would keep Ezekiel Duran and drop Jaron Duran. Yeah, Spencer Steer's been surprisingly good. I would take Marcy starting to hit. He had 3 hits yesterday, so I would take Marcy.
Yep.
Carson Benji is batting leadoff for the Mets, so I do Marcy, Benji, Steer, and then Varsho. But I would drop Duran for everybody except Varsho. Like I've never cared about Varsho. And plus his batting average sucks. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember a lot of you guys in the preseason were calling these Varsho powered. Someone was saying 40 home runs for Varsho. You were out there in that live chat. You guys got to be held accountable just like we do. And that did not happen. That's not happening right now for sure. But I have a long history, Britton, with Spencer Steer. Complicated history.
Mm-hmm.
I abandoned him finally last year after I waited till June to drop him, hoping he would get it going. This year, he's looking more promising and consistent earlier on. He's got a 116 WRC plus, which is more in line with his career year, which was 2023, which I thought we were going to get more of. We haven't gotten. So that might be something to build upon. Plus, he has certain eligibilities depending where you play. I like Steer, but I like Marcy number 1 for sure, without doubt.
Steers, you ain't got no horns, boy. Yeah, well, Willie Abreu is a great hitter. So even I wouldn't dump him under any circumstances.
Don't drop him. Only 2 things come out of Texas, son. Full Metal Jacket for all you Full Metal Jacket fans. Oh, remember this guy? Penango?
Yes. Uncle Ted, thank you for bringing him up. If you need batting average,
we're going back.
You need batting average and a little bit of power. He's got 1 home run. Hendrick Pendango. That's not how you pronounce it. Penango. Hendrick Penango.
No.
He's a lefty bat for the Toronto Blue Jays. Got 5 righties coming up. Going to bat leadoff or second against those 5 righties. He bats .364. The Blue Jays need this. They are a terrible hitting team. Even shipping out Bichette, which you think would have helped their lineup. But Springer had the biggest lie of a season ever last year, where he was like a top 10 outfielder. Yeah. He's terrible. I think he broke his foot again. No, hold on, that's not true. He's not been right for a while. So I don't know. That whole team is in a free fall. Vlad's hit like 2 home runs this whole year. So I don't know. But Hendrick Pendango.
Yeah, real bad.
I like him. I think he's interesting. Like I said, kind of an average, get some runs type of feller. But if he bats leadoff, I kind of like it. What do you think?
I don't buy it at all. I want to stay true to what I said here, because a couple weeks ago, our pal JP, shout out to JP, one of my pals out there over on the Patreon as well. He asked us, he's like, what do you guys think about Penango? I'm like, no. I'm staying true to that. I know he's hitting leadoff a little bit here, but it still seems like it might be a platoon situation. You got to always notice, like Britton's start in this business was 3 is the magic number. And he focused on the guys that were all in the top 3 of the order. It is important. At bats are a huge part of this, no doubt. But I'm not buying it. So I'm bailing. Oh, look at a home run today, though. It's like he heard your call. Vlad hit a dong.
Oh, Vladimir did? Oh, good. Yeah, I hope
terrible. He's been bad.
I hope he turns it around. He's had a rough start to the season, but
yeah, he will. It's just, you're right. We're getting to mid to late May here, and some of these guys and the numbers they still have is just baffling. Absolutely baffling.
Yeah, listen to the bottom of the order for the Blue Jays. Jesus Sanchez, Ernie Clement, Andre Jimenez, and Brandon Valenzuela. Okie dokie. Yeah.
Wow, dude.
Oh, Rupert is ready to finally ask us his question. So the original Faab-Ulous happened on the May 19th of 2019. Oh, wow. So we get the 7-year anniversary. Wow. Yeah, this is a flashback. This is trivia, apparently.
From Scotland.
7 players commanded triple-digit bids. Can you name them? I certainly cannot.
Said 2017. I can't remember last month, much less
neither do I.
7 years ago.
I know. Think about all the leagues I'm in, all the Fab bids I do. There's no way in hell. I would love to see this answer, Rupert. Thank you for the question.
Yeah, please tell us. But no, I'm not going to waste anyone's time trying to guess. But Michael Govier, what did you have for dinner 3 nights ago?
Oh, shit. You know what?
What?
I do remember.
Steaks?
I wish. I wish. I wish. No, it was White Castle.
Yes. Well, that's memorable.
You got me on a memorable night.
Not a sponsor. Love you, White Castle.
Would love to be a sponsor. I'm a sober man who enjoys White Castle. I'm that guy.
Hey, do you get anything else with it, or do you just say, give me the fiver, the fiver bag?
I get the fries. I think their fries are crinkle cut and very underrated. Actually, surprisingly, you would think McDonald's are the kings, but White Castle fries underrated. There's something about them. I don't know why, but
I've never been to a White Castle. Yeah, down here we have Crystal, which I assume is
Crystal's. Yeah, it is. It's not. Yeah, that's not the same though. We have Crystal too, and I've not been a fan of that. But White Castle's delicious. But I do remember what I had. Oh, Ed says he had chicken cutlet parmesan.
Oh, yum. Wow. Delicioso. Magnifique.
Yummy. Star says the Mets pitcher who got caught for steroids 3 times was one of those. Oh, well, we're waiting for Rupert to give us the answer here before the show ends, Rupert. Make sure you give it to us. Skywalker says, just a follow-up on the Duran thing for Max Clark. Is he a prospect in the minors that could be called up this year? If this is a keeper league, if it's a keeper league, I would do this. Redraft, it's a little more uncertain. Just because I know the Tigers need more veterans on the team to produce. They can't have too many young guys unless they throw the towel in, Britton, and then things do change. And that might happen. No Scooble, nobody's sitting on this team. Colt Key still has 0 dongs. It's getting rough, man. They're 5 games under 500. It's not looking great.
They have to call up Max Clark. Right now, you're playing Wenzel Perez in right field, Matt Vierling in center field, and Riley Green's in left. That's fine. But Wenzel Perez is blocking Max Clark.
He's not.
WTF, Detroit Tigers.
He's still got some. Even if Max Clark gets called up, though, I think there's still some lessons he's got to learn. It's not going to be like instant dominance either. Look at McGonigal. He's been good, but even he's had a few struggles here. It's still been challenging. It's just.
So what? I mean, yeah, it's challenging, but that's why you bring him up and you get all the major league coaches helping him.
I agree.
He's super talented. Now's the time before the season gets away. I'm not worried about a parade of horribles of what might happen when he gets called up. I'm worried about Wenzel Perez batting 9th every day. That sucks. Get out of here, man. DFA him, get him to the bench, get Max Clark up to invigorate this team. Now, they need it because obviously Tarek Skubal went down, but he'll be back. He's already playing catch because he's a wild man. And then you got Framber Beanin, guys. That dude's a loser. But whatever. Yeah, get Max Clark up, man. Let's do this. Come on, Tigers.
Wow. Incredible passion there. I loved it. I love fantastic.
I love Max Clark. Hang on. Talk amongst yourselves. I'll be right back.
Adam wants us to know that he just crushed 2 corn dogs at the cookout. That's wonderful. Congratulations, buddy. Really happy to hear that.
Do you put mustard on your corn dog, or do you put
is?
No, nothing. No ketchup.
It's already if the breading is good, it's already delicious to me for a corn dog. That's not a hot dog, but yeah, I love mustard too. I'm a huge mustard guy. I love mustard on my burgers and my hot dogs, but not my corn dog.
Interesting, but doesn't it kind of get dried out? I mean, with the corn breading and all that, I feel like you need.
That's why it's got to be done. You got to get it, get it early. If you get it late, and you're going to run into some dryness. There's no doubt about that. Here's the answer, by the way, to Faab-Ulous.
My love of Max Clark.
There it is. Look at that. Hey, show that again. Let's get that up there. Oh, wait, let me switch this. Here we go. Wow. Woo!
I love you, Max Clark.
That's a beautiful looking swing right there, too. Look at that. Nice.
Oh, he's so good.
He's a big fan, folks. It's not. Here we go. A little spicy mayo. Wow. Spicy
like an aioli sauce.
Yeah, I didn't know that was in play. Now we're talking. Okay. Maybe a little wasabi mayo. Here's the answer from Rupert from Faab-Ulous 2019. Oscar Mercado. Wow. Remember him? Man. Nicky Lopez. God, he stunk, but he never went away. Austin Riley. Oh, a big breakout year. Brendan Rodgers. We've all been there. Keston Hira. We've been there too. Corbin Martin, who actually was rolling around this year.
Down. Yeah. Oh, Willie Calhoun from the Rangers. Yeah, big Willie.
Oh, Willie. What could have been Willie? He went to the Yankees for a minute and had like some fun. Yeah, Willie was
so dumb. They interviewed him and they said, "What do you play on defense?" And he looked at the camera. He goes, "Hitter."
That's a Ricky Henderson answer. I love that. Clint Frazier. Wow. I'm just throwing names out now. Skywalker wants to know, though, is Jordan Walker a top 100 pick going forward? You damn right he is.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah. This is not relented. This is the true breakout. It is still happening. It's not stopped. People are like, I think even 3 or 4 weeks ago, our old pal, who I love dearly, I haven't seen him in a long time, but he's the best. Oh, my God. What is wrong with me? Well, what's his face? The Baltimore freak, Alex Fast. Great guy. Yeah. Alex Fast was like, it looks like the ground balls are coming back for Jordan. Nope. He is still cranking dongs. He's still stealing bags. He's still hitting around 300. This is what everybody dreamed of this day. And we finally seen it. So I love it. I love it so much. Yeah, we both agree. Everyone agrees. Very excited. So don't believe the hype. Don't fall for it. This is a real thing. It's not a fraud at all. And there you go. That's the Faab-Ulous Waiver Wire live chat show. Another edition of the Pallazzo podcast.
Utah.
2 L's, 2
Give me
Z's.
2.
Britton Allan, 2 T's, 2 L's. And myself, Michael Govier, MJ Govier. We all love having you here. Follow Ben and Sam and Robbie. And, of course, Mike Virginia, _ Mike VA. Hashtag Mike VA notes. Mike's still grinding out there. I will say, Mike, you're a little late to the Miguel Vargas party, but it's glad to have you aboard now. Welcome. You're welcome on the Miguel Vargas breakout train. Everyone is, but
yes.
Just want to, Max Clark. All right, we'll catch you next week. Show tomorrow on Monday night. Eddie says one of the best shows on television on YouTube. Check it out. For Britton, I'm Michael. Bye-bye.
Carlos Delgado.
Excellent choice. Too bad I got him 3 rounds ago.
You're still on the clock.
Oh, shit!
You gotta do something.
Yeah. Hideki Matsui. You just took my whole outfield.
Sorry, Charlie.
What is this?
Debbie.
What the fuck is this?
It's our fantasy baseball draft. We said no wives.
Your fantasy what?
It's our draft. For fantasy baseball. I told you all about this. Got Matsui.